Hey everyone, it's me, Nathan from Nathan's Way, and this is the pie from last video. Oh, it looks so good, doesn't it? I can't wait to eat it. Well, by the time you watch this will not be here. It will probably be devoured and eaten by me and my family. Too bad, ain't it pretty? Little cracks and stuff, but it's all going down to where looks don't mean much. And I'm sure it tastes wonderful, if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, so I kind of want to talk about breaking down recipes. So, how how would you break this down? Let's figure out what magic this pie would be really good for. So if I didn't just want a pie in the middle of the night, which this is the second time in the middle of the night I made a pie this week. So, and it's only Wednesday. I do have proof. I got pictures in a previous video that failed, but it's all good. This one's a little better in some ways, not so better in others. Well, last video. Okay, so let's break it down. So what is in here? So we got blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and then we got sugar, flour, nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, honey, lemon, salt, butter, and for the pie crust we got flour, water, butter. So breaking it down into all these, what does it represent? So do your research, like Google search. There are a lot of good online references with where the magical properties of blueberries and so on. Like that's literally what I did to figure out this. So, it's not necessarily just a Google search. What do these items and ingredients mean to you? Hello? Hello? Sorry, I didn't realize it was facing that way. Well, hopefully you can hear me, and I'm going to bring the microphone a little closer. Okay, so what do these ingredients mean to you? Like, do you have a fond memory? Do you have a fond memory of this recipe? So, where is my recipe book? Well, I have a binder that this recipe came in. So, what I'm doing, there's pink lemon. Okay, so lemons to me, like lemons are my favorite fruit. Like lemonade, lemon bars, everything. So what lemon represents to me is an earliest memory of the flavor. Like I think my dad took me to a donut shop and I got a lemon filled donut and it was the best thing ever. It was powdered. So that was a good memory for me. So lemons are like happiness. It's like sun. It's like summer, that lemonade on a porch. So that's what lemons represent to me. Now you can have a different reaction or the same reaction to raspberry, strawberry. So choosing your ingredients can be really empowering, and then putting them into this bowl and mixing them around, just putting your intention, it can be like very empowering. So you're building the recipe. Like I like making my dough. Like I have a recipe for pie crust. I just didn't use it because I wanted it something now. But I would make it like butter or flour, water, mixing it up, kneading it. So you're growing it from the crust up. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So let's see, blueberries. Well, blueberries are like, so I'm going to break it down. Okay, let's start with the pie crust first. So that's flour, water, butter. So water is emotional life force. Like we are made up of water, so we're putting ourselves into this pie. butter. So I think of smooth sailing, like smooth as butter. And then flour is a grain. It comes from the earth, very grounding. So growing, you're growing something, like it's a very smooth growth, like gradually growing. So then we get into the filling, the good meaty stuff. So we got blueberries, very good for I got protection and very protective energy. Raspberries are good for love and protection. Love sugar is really good for sweetening. So far we got like this protective love energy coming through. Then strawberries love. I think Valentine's Day, chocolate covered strawberries, like like yeah, full of loving, caring energy. I put blackberries in this one. I didn't in the last one because I didn't get a chance to look for it, but blackberries, I think of my grandparents' garden, and we used to pick them and eat them right off the vine, and ooh, it was so good. So I so that's a happy memory family togetherness. Like we all would go to the grandparents' house and pick these strawberries, blackberries, like raspberries, like right near the creek he had, and then spend some time on the tire swing when we were younger, or like the big giant wooden swing like my parents had way back in my first video. So I mean my first before this new reincarnation. Okay, so we get into nutmeg. Nutmeg is love, love and luck. So bringing prosperity into this family, this loving family. Cinnamon, love and romance, like spicing things up, like not necessarily romantically, but like putting that extra, like I'm feeling like adrenaline, like that's what cinnamon, like in this recipe, like if I'm making it for my family, it's like the adrenaline, that shiver up the spine where everything comes together perfectly with family. So cinnamon, ginger, very grounding, like true to your roots. I mean, ginger is a root, so it's like digging deep into the earth. Honey, a little sweeten up, like everyone likes a little sweetener. Like I mean, like it comes from bees. Bees are hardworking to get you the honey. Like there's a ton of bees that make like 1 gallon of honey. So I don't know what the exact number is, but I might be underestimating or overestimating. So yeah, let's see. Lemon, again, a very happy, bright memory. Like I'm thinking like a summer get together or like a summer thing. I mean, right now we're down in Georgia, me and my family, and my brother's in Florida, but we've been getting these really nice warm days. So like summertime, like barbecue, oh, 4th of July barbecue, lemonade, oh, perfect. So we got salt is like salt in the magical community, like you make a ring of salt for protection, or you cleansing, or like salt has a lot of different purposes depending on what culture you're referencing. So and then butter on top, again smooth, like you're making it smooth gradually. So all of these I mean, this is my note, like my research, literally ingredients and little notes I found online. So basically, what did I do? I broke down the recipe. Now I broke down the pie crust. I broke down like everything I broke down to filling. You can do this with any recipe, like almost any. And the recipe I will have below and in the last video. But but you can do that for any recipe. Like if you're making steak or barbecue, what spices are you putting on those ribs? Or what I mean, vegan. I'm not vegan, but I have high respect for veganism and vegetarianism. It's just not for me. But let's see, if you're vegan, oh, you can have like this nice good salad. Like, where are you gonna put in the salad? Are you gonna put like romaine lettuce, spinach? Like, all those have like certain energies. Then you got carrots, tomatoes. Tomatoes are like a nightshade. Like, you can put pomegranate seeds if it's like a one of those fruity type accents. What type of dressing, what's in the dressing. You can break down the dressing and like see what, or you can make your own. Like ooh, I gotta make my nan Caesar salad because that has some magic in it. That has some magic to it. So I mean, I mean, you can break these down. Now, how am I gonna do this on here? Okay, well, first of all, give the original creator and recipe credit, because it means a lot more, like, in your practice to give it credit. Like, say you found something in a magazine. Okay, write the chef who came up with it, or write the author who came up with it, and then add your side notes, like your preferences on like how much seasoning or any extra things you want to like because you don't have to have an original recipe to do kitchen magic. You can find a recipe. Like, my mom just got this book. Oh, almost lost the microphone. My mom got this cookbook from the town next door. Oh gosh, I just clicked something. From the town next door. It's a Mennonite bakery or restaurant, and I mean, I don't think the Mennonites will appreciate me. Like, okay, so what is this? This is a pecan caramel cream cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds deadly. But you can break it down. Okay, so let's say you don't like pecans and you like walnuts. Okay, write down the recipe as it is. Write where you got it, what cookbook, who made it, and then add your side notes. Add your side notes saying, and instead of, I mean, my nan has some. Let's see. Makes 8 servings. Sometimes we type up nan's addition, like, because we have a recipe generator, so sometimes nan makes side notes. But no, like that's a thing. Like, you write down your side notes, like personal preferences, to make it your own. Give the original person credit. I can't stress that enough, because I feel like it takes away. Like, honor the original artist, but just enhance it. Like, just tweak it to your liking. And that can be said with anything. I mean, give credit where credit is due. But yeah, then you can break down the recipe into the ingredients and figure out, and then write a note. And you can even write incantations, like my pie crust recipe. You can write down like your intention, or come up with a spell or like an incantation while kneading it. Like while kneading the dough, like or rolling it out. Like I made this pie bring health or wealth to my, like something more magical than that, but like you get my drift. Like while you're rolling it out, or like folding it in and making it extra flaky, like put your intention into that. Like you can, and then, or like if you make a soup, like when you stir it, incantations, like you can write it out. Like you can write many different like for the same dough recipe, you can make up like 5 different incantations depending on what you're making it for. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got at least something out of it. If you didn't know, I mean, this is going to be labeled as breaking down a recipe, magically breaking down a recipe. So that's what I'm going, and I'm probably going to have the tag Kitchen Witch somewhere in the title too. But yeah, well, let me know what you think, or if you have any suggestions. You can like, subscribe, and comment down below. And please be respectful of not just me, but everyone who comments down there. And much love and best wishes, everyone. Thank you for watching. Bye.